Welcome back to Hillbilly Meadows. I'm out here today, hopefully going to be able to finally get our warranty work finished. But to do that, he's got to take the doors out. And if y'all been watching our videos at all, you know why. So, yeah.
Now then, I need to drill.
Okay.
I don't remember. Videoing me taking these out?
Yeah.
Good. Because they say I did anything. The big one is going to be those freaking windows, because there's so many screws on those flanges.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch. I don't think the outside, I need to I'm just gonna leave the door hardware on there because
There's no reason to take it off.
huh?
There's no reason to take it off.
No, I mean the other thing is you know, it has those flanges. They're not insulation flanges per se. They're just like, because they're not nailed or anything. They're caulked, but that caulk, I'm telling you, caulk holds like a nail.
Yep.
It can be hard to break loose. That preacher was building this house. Oh, the gap up there, because he was helping, you know, he was, oh, we'll just caulk it. Oh, that ain't the answer, buddy. How about just cut it closer? So you can't, plastic tool. I think those things just pop out of there. Like that. Here we bought the plastic tool just to do this, so I wouldn't scratch it. Yeah, see, that just comes right out.
Yeah, because you're a professional. You take care of things.
I ain't no professional. Not according to Anderson. Not according to Home Depot. You know, I'm not a professional.
Yeah, well, I know you are.
I know I am too.
I've been around you for nearly 38 years.
I may not be a professional Anderson door installer, but I am a professional door installer. I used to do it for a fucking living.
Oh, you're cussing.
Huh?
You're cussing. Okay. So he's using this plastic tool to take all the
non-mooring, they call it.
Flanges and stuff off.
Not a professional, you know.
Yeah, you are. You're professional. Just because other.
I know I am.
Been doing this work for
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, I'm a professional," but
45, 50 years.
dude, I really am.
You're 67. You've been doing this since you were 16 with the manholes
14.
and stuff, right?
14.
14. So 53 years. Yeah,
And
you might get experience by the time you're
here's the thing
60.
about being a professional is, when Anderson did these doors, they didn't bore these holes all the way through. So I had to bore those holes out before I could put the screws in. You know, because they're professional door manufacturers. You know, that's how professional door manufacturers do it. Pain in the butt.
Now he's trying to figure out how to break the caulking loose. Because
Oh, got screws in the top.
oh, that might make a difference.
That might help. That's not going to help that much, but
Every little bit helps.
see that? Those are. The only thing that I know to do would be to take that buzz saw and get right here beside this and do the, cause that, it's got that, plastic flange, you know.
Right.
It's not a fin, it's not a nailing fin, but let me. See, they're pretty much locked in there because of the
Caulk.
yeah, because those flanges, insulation flanges, are caulked to the sheathing. And it's caulked down here on the bottom too.
Yeah.
You know, because you did it.
Yeah.
I don't think I put any screws down there, did I? No. Look at that, how terrible that is. Look at that.
Look at that water damage.
Yeah. That will work. It's just that
A little buzzer would have worked better.
yeah. If there's any question on whether we caulk this door or not, underneath the bottom. The caulk is holding.
I only had one job to do and I did it.
Yeah, you did it too well. I don't know. I don't think you can go in with it and get it out. Oh yeah, you can. Cool. All right. The thing is caught so good at the bottom. Look at this. It won't come out. And it's not screwed down. It's just caulked.
So you can't say we didn't caulk it well enough.
Anderson's going, well, they didn't caulk it right. Well, I'm sorry, Anderson. Man, that screws up here, Melanie.
Oh.
Look at that, it broke that. And that's a long piece there. That's a long piece. It can be pushed back up in place and probably
Tacked in.
tacked in, but.
Well, there's one down.
Well, take a picture of the caulking.
Okay.
Take a picture of how it's not caulked. Oh wait, how it is caulked.
See all my caulk, Gal?
Yeah, I see it all. I had to struggle with it. If it wasn't caulked, I could have just laid it over.
And there's all the shims that were around the door. So it was shimmed.
Yeah.
You can see all the caulk. It was caulked.
We couldn't get the ceiling because you can see that it's been caulked here, as per Anderson instructions. You know, to seal the, and I can't get that out because it's caulked. I'll have to cut that in order to remove that. You know, I mean, because you know, I'm an unprofessional professional though. I mean, I did it everything, and an Anderson installer would have done.
Probably more. Probably more.
But there's nothing I can do about a panel that's out of square or out of dimension.
And warped.
You can't fix that. And you can't fix a leak when it's leaking through a bad design on their T-astical or astical, whichever you want to call it, whether it's the T-astical or the astical. It's the closure part between two French doors. But, you know, you just can't.
And if one won't lock, then
You can't fix a bad design unless you redesign it and remanufacture it. And I can't do that. I'm not an Anderson door manufacturer.
Oh, I think they all do with those 400 series.
Yeah, they need to do something.
Because I know they've had other complaints too.
Now then, what am I going to do with these? Just lay them on top of
Pull it up until we get the new doors in.
So this is kind of just a test to make certain everything that I'm going to do will work. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a 2x6 at the very top on the header and a 2x4 at the bottom. That way, edgeways up. And we have some tin out there that's 6 foot 8 inches. So it will fit in that opening and it should work.
Temporarily. All right, here we go on door number 2.
Yeah, look at the threshold. Look how bad that is. And this is supposed to be top of the line door. And look how bad it's
And then this one,
look at the rust in it. Look at the rust in that.
oh, my finger's in the way.
Huh?
My finger was in the way.
Look at the rust in that.
Wow. And then this one, the weather stripping
Look at that. Falling
came off the bottom.
This is wow. Oh. I guess so. Don't tell me that one didn't unlock. an Anderson door installer. Didn't even know it.
And a deinstaller.
Huh?
And a deinstaller.
Yeah. I'm certified by Anderson now. Like I told him, I'm a professional. I've been a professional for a long time.
Years and years and years.
Couple of days at least. Years ago, the aluminum cladding.
And this cladding's not so good?
No, they got that fiberglass, they call it. It's not really fiberglass, they have some name for it. It's kind of a composite though. But it doesn't seem to be as durable. Oh yeah, we had two before. There's like 4 of them laying in there.
Well, we got one more.
Oh well.
It won't go to waste. And here's door number 2, out and ready to be picked up. Number 3.
Maybe.
Okay, look. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's still
But look,
water.
you can stick your finger in there, there's water.
Oh yeah, you can see it splash out there.
Yeah.
And that one. Yep.
Oh, I gotta take the screws and stuff out.
Third one out on the ground. Third one out on the ground. One more day out here to get the windows taken down. So
Oh my God. Those things are rusted.
no way.
Yeah.
When he pulled that window down, that flange just fell, hit him in the head.
This is factory installed by Anderson. I didn't do this.
Window number one removed, ready for pickup. This is window number 2. It's all these screws that go down the side, all around it. He has to take all those out. Of course, we have that zip tape over it, so we have to take that off.
Yeah,
Fun.
fun.
This is the third and last window.
A little T-moon pocket now works good.
It's the second one out on the ground. Okay.
This window is made what I consider to be properly. The installation flange, nailing flange, screwing flange, whatever you want to call it, is an integral part of the window. It's made to the. It's not a
Attachment.
push in like the other windows that we took out. Those the insulation flange is not really. That one would be what I would consider a remodeling window, because you can install the flanges if you need to, and if you don't need the flanges, you can leave them off.
Maybe that's why they keep saying renewal.
Renewal by Anderson, because
yeah,
those are supposed to be new home. And just like this one, when you buy windows, you know, the standard windows from Home Depot or Lowe's or something, they have the flange.
Do you need to put a screw back in the side?
Yeah. Let me see too. Just to make sure it doesn't fall down.
Yeah. That's a little further to go down than those other ones.
Yeah.
But I wonder if the Series 400 should only be for remodels.
I don't know. It's weird that they make this one in a flange,
But not the others.
yeah, because I mean, every window I've ever installed, the flange is made to the window. Aluminum, fiberglass, whatever it is, it's made to the window, and it's not any harder to make it. To make that attached to the window.
There's window 2 and 3.
Oh, we finally got all the doors and windows taken out. Like I said, I'm a professional, and I've done professional work for 40 years. Here's a window. If you notice on this window though, these flanges, nailing flanges, insulation flanges, whatever you want to call them, they're like a press fit, a friction fit with the. But as you can see, that one came off, and it wasn't pulled off. It was loose. We have a video of it. It was loose before anything was ever done to it. And I'll show you here in just a few minutes how this window has these removable flange, you know, like I said, a friction fit. And I'll show you another window. Then here's the second French door that we took out. And like I said, I did this 35 years ago. I had a handyman business, and I used to install doors. People would buy Home Depot and things, and that was before I think Home Depot caught on to it. But I would charge $325 to install a door. Back then, that was really good money. But anyway, if you're by yourself and there's nobody else to help, what you do with a French door is you take it apart. You take the panels, you know, take them off. With this one, it has removable panels with a push pin on the hinges, but on some of them you just have to take the hinges loose or take the pin out of the hinges. And you can set the jamb in place, plumb it, level it, and everything, and then you can reinstall the doors to the hinges. Hey, maybe Anderson watched me do that 35, 40 years ago. I don't know. But anyway, that's how you do it. And of course, you know, I'm by myself now. Well, my wife, she can't help too much because she has a a broken back. So, you know, you take them apart and take the door panels and take them off, and you can handle the jam real easy. Here's the second window of that, and here's the third window. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you see on this window here, these flanges, they are, like I said, they're a friction fit, and you can see how it pulls out. It's just a friction fit. It's like they got like a little keyway there that this thing goes into, and it has these little, I guess you'd say, backwards facing ribs that are supposed to lock in. Well, they don't do it. But anyway, this is the way a standard door, window usually is. If you'll see, the flanges are molded to the jambs, the headers and the side jam and the seal and everything like that. It's all molded to it, and that's why I'm thinking those windows are made for remodeling, not new construction. And if you see this one, this is what I would call a new construction window, because the flanges are made to it. I mean, maybe they do things different now. I mean, like I said, I've been doing it for 35, 40 years, but maybe they do it differently. But that's where we're at. They're all out, ready for pickup. You know, all we got to do is get someone to pick them up, because we have other doors and windows coming. So if you're ever faced with this, the company's name starts with an A and ends with an N, and you see in between. So, you know, I would watch out. They kind of leak and they kind of fall apart real easy. So here you go. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe.